be aware of that. Sandra Gomes of France. All of the athletes in this race have broken 13 seconds, but most of them only just this season. Most of them, apart from Tiffany Philipporter, run around 12.9 seconds. So Talai Belarus, this is of course Tiffany Philipporter, and then next to her could be the biggest threat, Skrobakova of Czech Republic. They need the points. And then Josephine Onier. Well, that 12.50 personal best was set back in 2008. She's served the doping ban since then. 12.95 a season best.
And with the best season best this season.
So Tiffany Philipporter settling into her blocks. I'm trying to look out the window. It might have stopped raining, but don't quote me on that. I'm told it hasn't. Titching over in lane 3, wasn't she, the French woman? But Tiffany Philipporter is away well. Gomes is going with her, and also Talai going well at Belarus. But Philipporter's got some work to do because Talai's coming through. Now this will be an unexpected win if the way it is for Belarus, taking the maximum points, 13.19. But actually, that's not as fast as the first race. 13.16 was the winning time. So although will be delighted to have taken the scalp of Tiffany Philipporter, Philipporter might end up in the 3rd or even 4th when the times come up, because it was close in the first race as well for 1st and 2nd. We'll have to sort all of that out, but it wasn't a good performance from Tiffany Philipporter. Colin, what did you make of that?
Remember, Steve, she's not long arrived from the US, so these conditions are pretty tight, but I think she was just not expecting this to happen to her. When someone comes up onto your shoulder quite quickly, it's quite difficult to respond instantly, so that's what really would make it very awkward indeed. Let's have a look again. She gets a reasonable start. She's quite aggressive into that barrier. We're used to seeing that, but the conditions themselves, they are really very difficult for you all. And I say, what happened to technique? She's just holding it all together. Just doesn't seem to be the zip. I think that's what's really lacking at this moment in time. There's just no zip. There you go, working hard into that first hurdle. You need to set yourself up well. You run off it strongly and drive into the second hurdle, pulling the trail leg through, making sure that everything is nice and clean. But there just doesn't seem to see the zip that we've seen earlier this season. You know, there's no 12.77 performance here. She really stumbled off that barrier, not that well, wasn't really a competent clearance there, but she gets back into the race. But at this stage, there's pressure around, and she knows, oh dear, there's not much I can do. Can't gain back those meters.
So Karolina Klüft with her 4th and final round effort. She's currently lying in 2nd place. Can she go into the lead? Trailing by 1 centimeter behind Darya Klishina of Russia. With a season's best though, she's roared on by the fans who have braved the elements. And again, awkward landing. She's not going to challenge her mark. Red flag. So 6.73 her best effort, 2nd place for Sweden, and she likes it. Setting a season's best. So here's the competition winner, Darya Klishina, the European indoor champion. Currently leading Klüft by 1 centimeter. Shara Proctor finished down in 9th place with her 2nd round effort of 6.31 meters. That is approaching the 7-meter mark, but it's a red flag. So 6.74 meters, enough for victory for Darya Klishina and the Russian team. Maximum points in their onward march to the European Team Championship title.
Well, they also took maximum points in that women's 100-meter hurdles, because Dektyareva won the first race with a quicker time than the second race, 13.16, so that's 2 wins in a row for her. She won this event last year. Disappointingly, Tiffany